people. It's Michaela Poblado, also known as the Renaissance Amazon, reporting live from Medellin, Colombia, and I'm about to go on IG Live at the Renaissance_Amazon 81. Hola, mi gente, out there in IG world and YouTube world. Okay. I hope you all are doing well. I have so much to share. So much to share. So this is what? This is day 3 for me in Medellin. And I tried to share some things with you guys, but it's hard filming and walking around. But what I've observed so far, you know, like I've shared with you all that my interest in coming here has been the culture. Hold on a minute. Afro-Colombian culture is what really interests me, and especially the dancing. And Medellin is not the place to find that. Even though in Cartagena is very black, it was hard for me to find. It was hard for me not to find actual Cartagenos dancing, and not just tourists. But the thing I will say about Medellin, it is probably the best food city I've ever been to in my life. Okay. Like, the food here is unexplainably good, okay? Unexplainably good. And what makes it so good is that they have everything. If I walk outside and go left, go right, there's Peruvian food, Mexican food. There's rib places. You know, there's like American food, like good American food. Like, we had some of the best ribs ever. And it was cooked in this Peruvian style. And, I mean, the food here is so fresh and so good. I mean, it's just so good. Like I can't say anything more than that. Like there's no place. The closest that I've been to that in America is in Chicago. Chicago is my favorite food city in the U.S. Medellin is my favorite food city out of any place I've been. So it's a great place to eat and just eat good food. I mean, I can't say that enough. But last night, see, me being a woman and me being the oblivious person that I am, I guess sometimes I don't pay attention to street shit. I didn't notice that, but I've heard men complain about the women in Medellin, that they just really want you to pay for everything. And I thought, like, people meant, like, what happened? Yeah. I thought somebody was talking to me. Sorry. When people said the women in Medellin want people to pay, I thought they meant, like, you know, dudes on dates and stuff like that. They want the men to pay, but no. What I found out last night was that all of the girls were working girls. So they were standing around waiting for men to pay to have sex with them. And I didn't see that. Probably because they weren't approaching me because I'm a woman. But also, they didn't look that good to me. Like, they weren't the most attractive. I haven't seen any women here that I find attractive. A lot of people say there's a lot of attractive women in Medellin. Actually, no. I did. The first neighborhood I stayed in, a neighborhood called Bombona, or Buenos Aires, and it was a traditionally Colombian neighborhood. There were attractive women over there. They look better over there than they do where I am now, which is El Poblado, which is the richest neighborhood in Colombia. I mean, in Medellin. They just look very typical. Like, their bodies weren't that cute to me. It just looked like they threw on a tight dress and some heels. A lot of girls think that they threw on a tight dress and some heels, all of a sudden they're sexy. So to me, none of the girls that I saw last night looked good. And I couldn't find anybody. I couldn't find dance. I asked over and over again. I went to this spot. They told me it was going to be reggaeton, which is big in a lot of Spanish-speaking countries. I go there. Where are they playing? DMX, Jay-Z, Biggie, Pun and Remy Ma, all this New York hip-hop. And I'm like, I didn't come to Colombia to listen to New York hip-hop. And then when they did start to put on something else, like, people didn't really dance. And I didn't think that it would be so hard to find people that dance in Colombia. This is my second time here. I've been to Cartagena twice. Now in Medellin, I cannot find Colombianos who dance, but they have very good taste in music. Colombians have very good taste in music. I don't care if they're listening to hip-hop, but I don't care what kind of music it is, they have good taste in music. So you hear good music everywhere, but I don't see anybody dancing. Whereas, like, if you go to New Orleans, or if you go to Cuba, like, you see people dancing. You don't have to even try to find people dancing in Cuba. They're dancing everywhere. So here, I didn't like that. So that's why I look forward to going to Cali. And I'm going to Cali on my next trip because that's where all the dancing is. But I had such a good time last night because I met two a Nigerian man from DC who lives in Minnesota, and a Afro-American man from North Carolina who lives in DC, who were down here. And I ended up hanging out with them, and we had the most fun until today. So I've met Afro-Americans here from Atlanta, DC, New York, Seattle. There's a lot of Afro-Americans here who are either visiting or who live here. And I just had the funnest adventure last night. Even though we couldn't find anywhere to dance, but it was just crazy how now that I'm walking with a dude, you know, I start walking with a dude, now I'm hanging out with a dude, and when I'm hanging out with a dude, now all of a sudden, I can see that all these girls were prostituting because they were really coming up to us, like trying to sell threesomes and stuff. And I was just like, wow, like I did not notice that before. And it's so funny because when I first came down here, there was a Black Colombian who asked me if I was working. And I didn't understand what he meant because he was speaking to me in Spanish. And I'm a very literal person, you know, because I'm a science person. So I'm like, I'm always working, you know, like right now, like I'm always doing work. I work for myself. So I didn't know if he meant like that or if he meant something else because I wasn't sure because I was taking the literal translation. But now I know what he means. These girls in Medellin, they're all working. At least in this area, in El Poblado, where I'm at now. When I was in Bombona, Buenos Aires, which is another great area to stay in, over there, I noticed everybody was all coupled up. Like everybody was so in love, you know, from teenagers to elderly people. Everybody was so in love. And I could see how somebody can fall in love in this city. Like I feel like I'm close to falling in love in Colombia. But in Bombona, everybody was in love. But over here in El Poblado is totally different, right? But it's so beautiful. The food is so good. And I feel like I've experienced more of Medellin to know for sure about the culture. But from what I have discovered, I can't find people to dance. I'm like, where is the dance culture? But it's just like in the United States. If somebody lives in Asia or Europe and they really love Afro-American culture, let's say that their fascination with America is they love Afro-American culture. Maybe they love hip-hop. Maybe they love, you know, New Orleans second line. Maybe they love Chicago step, right? So if they come to America and they go to Seattle, they're not going to find that. If they come to America and they go to Houston, they're not going to find that. So a lot of times it's like it's about where you go in those countries. And so from what I'm seeking, I don't feel like Medellin is that place. With Cartagena is full of tourists, but Cartagena has a strong Black history, and there are Black dancers that come from Cartagena. So I feel like I have to give Cartagena one more chance and dig a little deeper to get. I know. I have one one man from Cartagena who I'm cool with, who I just told him that next time I come, I want him to show me the real shit. So I feel like I'm gonna go to Cartagena one more time so that my Cartagena friend can show me the real Black Cartagena and not the touristy shit, which is really hard to see past that and get past that. But my next trip, I'm definitely going to Cali. And my friend that I met here last night, he's from North Carolina, and he is going to Cali tonight. And so I can't wait for him to report back to me about how Cali is, because we both surely went to dance last night. And Cali is that dancing spot. So yeah, I just want to share that about Medellin. Like, I mean, I'm gonna do a longer video on the food. But also, I have not been robbed, and I have never been robbed anytime I've been out of the country or in the country. But apparently, a lot of people have been robbed here. So my Airbnb host, when I left Cartagena, she warned me about Medellin. She said, "Oh, be careful." You know, my best friend warned me about it. But then all the YouTube blogs I see, people constantly are talking about how safe they feel, and I feel safer here than I do in a lot of American cities. But at the same time, I've heard people tell me they took a wrong turn and ended up someplace that was scary as fuck. And so I've heard some stories, and then I've heard about a few people getting robbed at knife point and stuff, right? So know that luckily it hasn't been me, but I feel like I'm not saying because I'm from New York I'm invincible. But because I'm from New York, I know how to pay attention, and I have peripheral vision, and I know how to like get away from sketchy shit. That's the New Yorker in me. And again, it's not that New Yorkers are like the baddest or whatever, we invincible. No, but I feel like we have an awareness, and so I have not been robbed, but a lot of people haven't, and so, and that's important to talk about that because sometimes people exaggerate how dangerous a place is to scare you. But sometimes people underplay it, you know. Like, I feel like a lot of people in Chicago underplay how dangerous and scary the hood is in Chicago because they're used to it and they don't think it's that bad. They're like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I don't want to be up here. You know, so there's that balance. Or a place like New Orleans, I love New Orleans, but and I've never had a problem in New Orleans ever. But I know that shit's dangerous as fuck and you can get shot anytime or anywhere, and that shit happens. And so it's stupid to go to New Orleans and just be pissy drunk, stumbling all over the place because you will be a target. So I just pay attention to that. So I have not been robbed, but I have heard a lot of stories of people being robbed at gunpoint or just like having your phone out and somebody going by and snatching it. So, you know, you got to be careful. But El Poblado was beautiful, beautiful. And the food, like, I've never seen another country do American food so well. And I always say I love American food. What is American food? American food is grits. American food is eggs Benedict. American food is crab cakes and black eyed peas and, you know, there's so many good American things, but they actually have that here and they do it well. I mean, I just can't stop talking about the food. So I'm gonna share on my Instagram some photos of some amazing things that I've had. So just follow me on Instagram at _body_scientist and at _renaissance_Amazon_81. And you'll see the things that I post, and I'll do a more in-depth video about the food on my YouTube page. So today is my last full day here. I leave tomorrow, head to DC. And I'll be back. I might be back there next month, actually. I think I will, actually, be coming to Gali. I get to DC tomorrow. Then I go to New York next week, and then I go back to Chicago on the 8th. And I'm about to fly to Cali, Colombia on the 11th, okay? Like, I love this place. I just found out today that, like, if you have T-Mobile or another phone line, that you don't have to put your phone in airplane mode. Like, you could actually just stay on the internet, stay on the shit, and everything is free, which I did not know that. That's another great thing. But, yeah, this area where I'm at in El Poblado, it's a great area to go shopping, great area for food. Like, come here over in Miami, even though Miami has a beach. So if you want a beach, you know, there's no beach in Medellin, but there's a beach in Cartagena. But yeah, that's what I want to share. I just had so much fun last night. It's like putting on cloud nine. Last night was fun, even though I didn't get a chance to dance. I hung out with some fun people. I posted a funny video on my Instagram with, I feel like Nigerians are so funny. Like Africans, their sense of humor, I love it. And Nigerians, their sense of humor cracks me the fuck up. So it was just so funny watching. You know, we had a funny day. So it was cool because I'm always by myself. But today, getting out and being with other people last night, you know, and just seeing how people act different when you're with a man, and how people might have thought I was a working girl, and I wouldn't have even known it because I didn't even know that's what was going on here. I'm looking for dance, and I'm like, okay, even if you guys are working girls, which I have, you know, I don't have no judgment on that, but I'm like, even if that's the case, you can't dance. Like, you still can't dance, and you're still standing around. And I'm like, if you dance, you might pull in more customers. You might, like, seduce more people. Maybe you might want them to go home. Maybe they might really want to go home and pay for whatever. But why are y'all just standing around? I can't stand that shit. I can't stand being in places people standing around. So I still have not found what I'm digging for in Colombia. I'm going to find it soon, and I'm going to share it with you guys. So thank you for listening. I have to go back out and go do some things before the day is gone. Yeah, that was my report for today on Medellin, Colombia. Me encanta Colombia mucho. Colombia es muy bonita. Los gentes de Colombia es muy bueno, muy feliz. Like, I love this place completely. All right. Goodbye. Yeah.